So, last time with the Order of the Swan, well, Daehun went on a conquest that wasn't really fun for him. Because it was really easy until people stopped showing up and he started running out of food. Servon went on a search for the Hungry One. Well, wasn't able to find the entity. He was able to ascertain that it is to the west. A timely arrival of Sturbon was able to provide, to an extent, sustenance to Daehun's withering band. And he was able to detect the presence of an entity of the Hungry One. And you briefly made a return trip to Mikhail to rest and recuperate before deciding to spring the trap that you had suspect to be in place. It appears to be that some of Daehun's signets who were sent ahead to scout have been lost. But you have now come face to face with the entity that you suspect to be causing the issues in this country.
Hey, Sturban.
What's up? What was that, Dave?
Okay.
Am I not being picked up?
Oh, he's gone. He said Sturbon and then left.
Well, I heard that much.
Oh, okay. I was making sure I didn't miss anything.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. I'm not sure what was going on. I guess I just wasn't hearing anything for the last little bit.
Okay, so that's why you said you asked me a question. I know the DM's been giving us a description of what happened.
I'm sorry, guys.
Well, a recap.
It happens to me sometimes.
All right. Oh, brats.
Uh, you know what? This map may not be big enough for all that. So, uh, let's just say that instead of 50 feet, he is now 35 feet away from where Dehun is. Actually, move everything back slightly. Yeah, I'll just got okay. Back. I think Darren would have tried to have been towards the front, correct? He's kind of the most motivated.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. And now I can hear you. Awesome.
Okay. Where is that? Okay, yeah, that is it. Let's just. No, come on. so just double checking that you can both hear me.
Yes.
Yes, I can hear.
Okay. So first off, clickety clackety, you are getting a tickety.
We are fighting. Wonderful. Language. Let me get into the game real quick.
Yeah, Daehoon had Eldritch blasted the guy in the back of the face. Which I believe. Actually, no, that's good.
Yo, Eldritch Blast.
Bonk. Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
I had no idea why I decided to
That
make
was
that
very
chosen
loaded.
maybe, but okay. Okay, we're gonna do. Ah, never mind. Okay. Music. You. Okay. Has anyone not rolled yet?
Me. I was waiting for a roll 20 to load. Alright. It took a while. Let me find my character. Let me use some mouse. Bring up the front. Well, we didn't really have to wait for that initiative. I got it. It should be the real order. And my character rode like I rode for initiative in real life.
Alright.
Alright.
Well, with the Fallen Chosen's turn, it's already in a rage, so I'm gonna run forward much faster than you would expect, Stormbender.
Ah!
And
26.
It's quickly modify that attack damage. And go. Okay, so those two of those are hits.
Where are they?
I see. That is an issue that I have now rectified. I forgot to switch them from rolling to myself to rolling publicly.
Got it.
So basically, the first attack was a 32, the second one was a 31, and the third one was 25.
Okay, cool.
So
What's damage?
you will be taking a total of 21 slashing and 24 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And you have advantage on attacks against it because it attacks you recklessly.
Hey.
Olivia is going to move over here and use Eldritch Blast the tree. Where is it? I play so many tabs. Where the heck is it? Has to be in here. Okay, so the tree will only take 13. Checks. Barb. Going to rage. Go over here. Stats. You should be at full health, sir. And with advantage. Forget that last one. Okay. Why was that not public? Okay. Mr. Stormbender.
Yes. First, as a bonus action, I'm going to Hexblade's Curse it. This is not concentration, it's just a thing. Next, as an action, I'm going to use... Well, it's attacking me, so... Dang it. Sorry. As a... There's not a whole lot that I can do. You know what? There's something right in front of me. Dang it! I have to use a... I didn't say last time that I lit up my sword, did I?
No.
Damn it. Can I use my action? I'll do that next turn. I'll do it next turn. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to attack him, ignore all fire damage.
Alright.
Does a 21 hit?
The 24 does hit. Remember, you have advantage.
Oh, yeah, 24 and 29. Okay, so a total of... It is magical slashing damage, so just putting that out.
Alright.
Okay, so that was my action and bonus action. That's all I can do. Oh, rats, sorry. And then Orenmir's Mourning for both of those attacks, which should be displaying 5. That's what the hex does.
What type of damage is that?
I will read it. I will read it when I find it. I am finding it now. I am. Okay. Against the cursed target, you gain a +5 bonus to damage rolls. Score a critical hit on a roll 19 or 20, and you're getting 9 HP when it dies. So, +5 damage. It's just, just force damage, I guess. I don't know.
I will count this as slashing damage. Since
Okay.
it's magically assisting your attacks.
It's true. The dude's probably crying. My sword is crying. I haven't talked to Orenmir in a long time. Probably should.
Alright, Silvar going to get big. And he's actually not going to focus on that guy. He thinks that you guys got that covered. Instead, going to go up to the tree and try to take that thing down. Who knows what the consequences will be?
No.
Alright, Dragon's Wrath. I think still up to you, actually, what level fighter are you so far? You're a level 5 fighter. So is that you get 3 attacks, or is that still 2? Extra attack. Nope, you don't get that for another level. And, the tree. Oh, right. And got it's giant smite. Also takes an additional 7 damage. What type of damage? Well, okay. Thanks, fake things. Okay. Zorana is going to fly this way and also attack the tree. Chomper. She is going to use her cleric thing. There she is. There. So yeah, she is going to emboldening bond. Starting at first level, you can fortune as an action choose a number of creatures within 30 feet of you, equal to your proficiency bonus. You create a magical bond among them for 10 minutes, or until you use this feature again. While any bonded creature is within 30 feet of another, the creature can roll a d4 and add it to an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw it makes. Each creature can add the d4 no more than once per turn.
I get to use Chomper's cuteness again. Sweet.
Yes, so, going to do that to Dehun. It's Olivia, Cerebon herself, and Vogly. Yeah, Vogly's just for each. And she is going to move. I think. In this one. Her movement in this one is 60 feet. She moves there, and that will be your turn, Bogley. We'll move here. Magic missile. Oh, 3 darts of these. That's the second level. 5, 2, 4. Caradil going to fly over to Dehun and will cast Enlarge Reduce.
Yes.
So you will get large. I think.
I am unable to change my size. Yeah, baby.
And then she's going to fly. 30 feet, so about there. Sterla.
Nope.
If you're speaking, you
I'm
You're indeed up.
oh wait. I wasn't muted. Um give me a second, I was just reading a special 60-foot radius. Oh. Oh. Okay. Sorry, I'm attempting to thread the needle. Essentially, try not to hit anyone.
I mean, you got quite a few marshals there. Probably not going to get hit.
I'm making sure I don't hit them. Because he's going to use Sunbeam.
Yeah.
60-foot long, 1-foot wide line. Right, he's hoping he doesn't hit anyone but the. Is it a barbarian?
Yeah, he is a barbarian.
He said it was raging. He said he was raging, so.
I think you will just be barely able to thread the needle.
Wonderful.
We will temporarily move that. Constitution save. Okay.
Oh no. A barbarian.
Either way, it's still half damage in half. It's very useful.
Mm-hmm.
So that should not have been done at advantage, but it's still saved regardless.
Yeah, he's not blinded, but he still has to deal with the damage.
Alright.
And that's the end of my turn.
Time for me to get slapped.
Yeah, let's see. Who looks easier to hit? It's, well...
I mean, there is a fairy over here.
That is true, but that also is a tax of opportunity.
Yes, that's a little too logical, to go for the casters. And he is raging.
And yet there's a nice thing right in front of it. Oh! Oh!
Ah! Well, he only gets one crit. And the other two miss. Okay, that's the damage for the crit.
Yep. Since that was the only thing that hit, that is the end of its turn. Yeah. Miss Livia. How many blights do you have?
Daihun is bloodied.
Alrighty then. Miss Livia.
I'm really not sure why this guy keeps being the face of the party. He does not. He has like a +2 in Constitution. Seriously.
Miss Livia. Alright, I was checking to see how many blights you have. You also have that. No, well, let us continue with the Eldritch Blasts. Alright, only the 22 hit. Barb. Lurixel. There he is. Anything that happens during your turn, or as a result of being a barb. Hey yo!
Yeah.
Yo!
Oh.
That's 2 hits. Resistant to piercing and slashing. That's still 17 damage. Alright, Stormbender, what's your grand plan?
He's gonna just turn to the kind of 2 healers. Healing now! And then he's going to turn on his sword, say, burn like the sun, and attack some stuff. Okay, so I might as well use Chomper's Cuteness and add 1 to the 20 hit.
It would have if I didn't buff this guy slightly, because the previous version was designed when you guys were lower levels. So, no, unfortunately.
Dang. And what about a... Well, no, that doesn't work either. Okay, well, I'm done.
Alright, Silvar, he may not be a healer, but seeing Daeun bloodied, knows that's never a good sign. Even before, or even after he was exercised. You don't have a useful spells. He's actually going to go over here and make his attacks. Oh wait, they should be at advantage. So yeah, that 28 is a hit. going down. Ever so slightly. Let's get the two of you closer. That. Okay. 27 hits. For. Okay. Chomper. Let's see. Dahun's the only one that took damage so far. And you said he was bloodied, correct?
Yes. He will go down next turn.
Okay, you are within range. Just gonna fly over to you. And, will, as soon as her character page loads in, there is... So you will get 28 points of healing.
Perfect.
Vogley is also noticing that this is not exactly the best situation, and will also shift his attention to the guy that's refusing to go down. Despite all the people whacking it.
It is a barbarian.
That's a miss. That is a hit and a crit. Oh, and lightning. Where's your transmit? There it is. Nice. Because I was not expecting this type of damage. Oh. That's it. Okay. So 13 plus 2 plus 10 plus 4 plus. Man, that would be a lot of damage if you didn't resist a lot of it. So that would have been 41 points of damage. But this guy just has so many resistances. Gyarados. Spells. Does Dahun still look pretty bad?
You gone.
Does Dahun still look pretty bad?
He is, let's say, on a scale of 1 to 10, he's about a 5.
Alright. Barry will come over
He
here.
could probably take 3 hits.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just roll here. Yes, use a pack slot. we're not rolling the hit points.
Ah,
Okay. 5d8 plus 5.
my goodness. That's a lot of stuff. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now he's looking about. Let me do the math really quick. He's looking about 69%. So yeah, he should be okay.
Nice. And it's Starbone's turn.
Let's go, Esteban.
Once more, he sunbeams the thing.
Right. Constitution.
Yes. And thankfully, he's not hitting anyone. Threads the needle just right.
Yeah, we'll just keep that there. We'll just move that to the back. This guy, now thoroughly surrounded, is going to actually turn his attention to the pseudo dragon.
No.
And it's a traitor. Return. And will that's a hit.
Oh. Oh.
That.
Gosh darn.
Alright, so that is 8 plus 14 plus 10 plus 5 plus 15 plus 4. Miss Olivia. You know what? I think Miss Olivia would be smart enough to do this. And is it another Constitution save? Is a Constitution save? Ah, no.
What? Alright.
Alright, half as much on a... So, actually, since this is a thing that is vulnerable to necrotic damage, he just takes the normal damage.
Wow.
So, that's 42 points of damage. And it now looks bloodied.
Finally.
So technically on initiative count 20, the tree will do something.
Oh.
I need you that. Quite take. I don't have a character sheet. Oh, I do have a character sheet for this thing. And it also takes damage. barbarian slap fight going on down here. You are still on advantage, sir. Going on, Archfiend. That is actually the thing you're fighting. That's a hit. And why is it your first two swings hit, but your... Hold on. I just remembered something. This guy's a barbarian. He gets brutal criticals.
Nice.
So I am just going to look up what his thing should be at this point. Roll 20 didn't take that into account. Okay, there's his stuff. Okay. That was rage. Assistant rage. Actually, I think you should be able to 17, so that should be 3 additional damage. Okay. Your damage is D10. And a D4. First off, we'll roll this. And then roll 2d10 plus 2d4. Okay, so that would be an additional 9 points of damage. Or 19. Okay, so 9 plus 11 plus 19. Well, that's funny. My lord, Stormbender.
All right. Well, let's hope he actually hits something. First attack. Okay, so
That's
that
great.
crits. Okay, so first we got Renmir's Morning. Then we got Fairy's Might. Then we got Sun's Favor. Okay, now I'm going to do a Divine Smite at the highest level I can. So, let me scroll to the bottom of the spells. Oh, goodness. Sorry, I got another spell level, so I got to just make sure. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5 total. Okay, and assuming that Divine Smite is doubled because
Yes.
crit, I rolled 10 Divine Smite dice, and I should have done that in just one roll. I'm so sorry, DM. I didn't think about that.
Now, I got a calculator here for stuff.
Okay, and all that damage, and he hits again. And he gets a 28, and he's going to a Renmir's Morning, Sun's Favor, Fairy's Might. That's supposed to say might, not mighty. And you know what? He just used a whole spell slot for something, so he's going to do it again. This time it's going to be where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, and that is Dehun's turn. Wait a second, he didn't use a bonus action. How is Chomper looking?
Just above bloody, being bloodied.
Okay, and it's her turn very soon, so I'm not even going to try, because she can probably get away. Yeah, I'll just use my spell slots for smites. Thank you, all the healers. You are very helpful. Also, Chomper, get out of here.
Silvar. Yeah. Advantage. Dragon's Wrath. For twice. Both hit. Giant's Might. Okay. 11 plus 8. Wow. Even damage for once. Okay, continuing after the tree is the ranger. With the one miss hit. 5. Alright, Jumper. She will disengage and will fly. That's 31 feet and flies to safety.
Nice.
And she will heal with wording herself. Okay, that's a bonus action. We'll do it at second level. She will get plus 12. Nope, you just have 2. Only 1 is a hit. Is that? Out of curiosity. I don't have your rules. Oh well. That's an easy calculation. That's 10, 21. Cyrodiil. Not one to stick in melee. Go here and I just remember the earth is on here. Your spells. Yeah. She's going to make this guy do an intelligence save.
Yay!
Alright, and down. Oh. Actually, that's a fail.
Nice.
Her spell save DC is 22. So that is 3d6 continuing to blast him with that sunbeam. Sterabon?
Yes. Another thing being effective. Man, he keeps rolling fun buttons. Or happening.
That's a 19.
What? Oh, I'm. Yeah.
Well, he had to subtract the d4 from his next saving throw.
And
Just barely saves. Alright. Staying put.
yeah, I'm not moving. Actually, sorry,
Alright.
say that. Yeah.
Yeah. The Fallen Chosen will kick up the dirt that's at his feet, and he'll surround him in a brief twister before he reappears. 30 feet away. We'll go over to where Chomper is.
No.
You're not getting away so easily, traitor.
Oh, it's just out of reach. It's okay, I have Revivify. We're good. Oh my goodness. It's a lot of damage.
Yep, it certainly is. And with his quickly striking with his 3 attacks, Chomper goes down. Miss Livia. She has healing magic. Okay. What's the range on that? 60 feet. Okay. Chomper is definitely in range. Okay, so that is. That's just an 11. So Chomper is no longer down.
Yay.
But she's not quite safe just yet. And Mythology will move over there to in preparation to get Chomper out of there. Barbarian doesn't like his prey moving away from him. Right there. There. One hit. consistent with the second and third attacks hitting. That's 24. Oh, and also, since I forgot about this, Chomper would have automatically failed, but it doesn't matter now. Actually, no, it does matter because Miss Olivia was before the tree. Okay. Not 19, minus 10. And the barb finally takes damage. Stormbender.
Yes, I can definitely get to the guy. I can't get to the guy without spending a spell slot. So I'm going to move there because I can and shoot him in the back of the head a few times. 1, 2, and let me just make sure. How many times do I shoot? 3 times. That is the wrong thing. Do not take that. 3. There we go. Bap, bap, bap. And that is it. That is all I can do. Oh, wait. Let me just make sure. Hexblades. Damage rolls. So as long as there's damage, Mir is doing something. Do I hit him 3 times or just 2?
You hit him twice.
Okay, yeah, ignoring the Sunblade. Okay, so yeah, I guess Mir just is awesome.
Back to that. That's where you left. Let's do the correct amount of damage. Silvar's smart. He knows better than to let these things stand. And as much as I, the DM, hate to do this, have to play the NPCs smartly. Okay. And he just says 2. Alright, so this is actually so with the first attack, Silvar brings cuts one of the Fallen Chosen's arms off before following through with his slice and attacking the tree.
Good stuff, big man.
And because it's only the tree left, and it's basically just going to be you guys whacking at it for a lot of turns. That is more or less the end of combat. But I suppose the question would be, who gets into melee with the thing?
Daehun remembers last time and is going to stay about here, if not a little bit further back, like right here,
All right.
and just shoot it.
Yeah, Starbound's staying a decent distance away as well.
All right. Let's see. Assume that uh, the melee people are going to. Well, let's assume that it takes 12 turns. No, not 12. 6 turns. And all right. So you will take 46. You also take 46. Silver. He'll just take the 1 point of damage because he would know to move out of range. The barb has to stay in there the entire time.
Stupid barbarian.
And Chomper barely makes it out of the encounter with 1 HP.
Let's go. That's awesome.
Yeah, so, the tree isn't as big as the one in Shimver, so you don't have to nuke it several times over. You are able to eventually hack it to pieces.
Ha!
And uh, let's see, who is Starabon? Do you have any spells that do necrotic damage? Starabon, you're muted.
He's been blinded by the light.
I know I'm muted. I
Give
was
away.
looking. I do actually have light.
Alright. So I think that if you didn't know already, Miss Olivia would point out that necrotic damage does a lot of damage to these things. And
If it's a magical plant, it has disadvantage on blight against blight.
Nice.
and I think with this group's combined 3 brain cells, I think you would be smart enough to know that, or to guess about where the tree would die before the two of you use your remaining appropriate spell slots to do blight and permanently eradicate this entity.
Hooray. The first one was destroyed.
I don't remember, because the killing blow on this guy wasn't necrotic or psychic, so he's not permanently dead.
Ah.
Uh,
Does he come back in 6 rounds?
no. In fact, he withers and disappears. But the mask remains since he kind of threw it on the ground.
uh, hello, everyone. Damon's just going to walk up to the now probably slightly burning tree, um, pick up the mask. Thank you all for taking care of this problem. I know it's kind of out of the blue, and I really thank you. Um, I've got to go find my guys um, because they are gone. So, and he's going to try to do his best to walk off with the mask.
So one correction is that the tree does not burn.
Oh,
In fact, fire damage didn't seem to do anything to this guy either.
darn it.
Let's see. If you would make for me intelligence checks, Arcana.
Come on, Desmond. Yeah, Desmond.
Alright, so that first one was Vogley. Uh,
Logley and I are thinking the same thing. Let's go. Oh, Servon's thinking better than us.
normal.
Silverhorn has a little bit of brain rot.
Well, he did take a bit of the tree to the face. Well, maybe not the tree itself, but he still got damaged by the tree. Miss Olivia. Well, that makes sense with the dragon in her. Chomper. Chomper. You get that. Who else? Oh. Barbarian's not smart enough for this. And he wasn't really paying attention. No. You. Normal. Arcana. And then the last one is 1d 6. Let's do that. Okay. Okay, so the two of you, Mythlovia and Vogley, would have noticed, now that you are, well, maybe not noticed, but thinking back about the combat, this thing did not appear to be taking damage from. Did not appear to be taking fire or radiant damage, and was resisting Vogley's lightning.
I'm useless.
But it seemed to take more damage from the psychic and necrotic damage.
Got it. Daehun will equip all one of his spells that can do that. He will be prepared. Actually, I'm gonna run through these and check.
And you know what? Because Miss Olivia got a natural 20 on this thing, you will get the rest of this information. And this will be true for the rest of the Fallen Chosen.
Got it. I'll put that in my notes.
And at least as far as you know, if you attack them with one of their damage vulnerabilities, that will permanently kill them.
Okay.
At the end of the fight, Silvar will go up to you, Cerebon. So, should we take the mask away from him, or are we just going to let him keep that?
I don't. I mean, how big of a problem do you think it is?
Dayhoon is looking at
Does
it.
do the masks corrupt people?
I think at
I'm
least
ready to
the
find
swords
out.
will. Daewon, perhaps just don't put the mask on.
Huh? He says as he's about to put it on.
Don't put the mask on, just in case.
Well, why not?
We don't know if it'll corrupt you or not.
Who cares about that? Look,
We do.
I'm not part of the circle, am I? I'm
What
not.
circle?
He pulls the thing that's always on his neck, despite the fact that it's never on his neck, out. You see that? It's broken. I'm not part of this anymore. Yeah?
Chomper will fly over. Wait a minute, Daewon. I think this might have been one of the things that we need in order to locate that thing's master.
Ooh, fine. And he hands it over. Just before he hands it over all the way, he pulls it back. Help me find my dead guys, and I'll give it. Okay? Promise?
Just want their skulls.
Well, I just need
Just
to.
want their skulls. What in the world is wrong with you? Of course I want their skulls. What? That's my whole shtick. Come on, dude.
Let's see. What level spell would that be? Ah, there it is. Oh, okay. Wait. Save modifier. Oh, this text is confusing me. I go to something that will be easier to read. I know. Oh well, I suppose she'll need it for 10 minutes. Um, Yeah, I suppose make an investigation check, Dehun, with advantage.
Oh yeah, 20.
Right, Chomper, your normal and investigation. Uh, Serana, I'll have you do this at an advantage because you got a thing with ya. Hmm. All right, Dehun, you are able to find in two separate locations the bodies of your signets.
Well, I'll loot the corpses, take off the skulls, and
How
then burn the body.
how
Oh, sorry.
carefully how carefully do you pick through the bodies?
Because this is moderately ritualistic and kind of religious for him, I'd say relatively carefully. Like he actually folds the clothes instead of just throwing them in his bag of holding,
All right.
which is unheard of. He never does that.
Yeah. Okay. So when you find the bodies, they are heavily desiccated.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. Think of mummies.
Okay.
And when you begin searching through the body of the first one, begins crumbling to dust.
No, Jared. Rats.
Now,
The entire thing, like the bones and everything.
just the bit that you touched, like you touched it and then it was dust.
Oh crap.
Now, if you are careful, you can get the skulls without them crumbling to dust. That is going to be, I think, a dexterity check.
Okay. Um. Okay. Um. Has it been 10 minutes yet?
Since when?
Chomper did her thing.
Oh, um, well, you are only going to give the mask to her if she helped,
Right.
and that would kind of mean that she has to help search first.
Okay, so I'm going to take that as a yes and use this as a bonus. Oh, thank goodness, it's a 4. Okay, and I'm just going to roll sleight of hand because that's the best I got. Okay, so 21?
Uh, yeah, you are able to uh, carefully pick up the skulls of all four of your signets.
Let's go.
And how do you keep them from crumbling to dust while they're in your bag?
Uh, he is going to use his cape, which I guess he does still have. And actually, sorry, cloak of protection. And he's just going to lay them in that and carry them around very carefully for the next little bit.
All right.
He'll put the other stuff like clothes and did the clothes get destroyed too?
Yes. Well, you begin searching through them, and yeah, they will crumble.
All right.
Any metal that would be on them, it would be rusted, but it wouldn't crumble to dust like everything else.
Okay. Yeah, he'll put all the metal bits or the larger metal bits. He won't bother with buttons. He'll put all that stuff in the back folding, and then he'll carry the skulls very carefully on his cloak of protection.
DM roll this. Uh, because this is secret, and I don't want you guys to know this stuff. It's a free. Alrighty. Um. So Day, you return and you give Chomper the mask.
Yeah, it's in. I don't know. I'm not sure where he would put it because he's using both his hands for the cloak of protection. He'll lay it next to one of the skulls, just like here, pick it up. Do not touch the skull.
For the next 10 minutes, Chomper begins casting a spell. Well, with a silver mirror, and when she finishes the spell, her eyes go white. And after 10 minutes, she blinks and her eyes return to normal.
You good?
I successfully scrolled on the hungering one. Scried on the hungering one.
Is it cute?
It's a tree.
Damon's gonna look at Sterbon. Okay, cool. Where is it?
I saw a desert island. Pretty rocky. Had a. I didn't see any other land for a long time around it. But I think I know where it is.
Okay.
She'll shift into her humanoid form and pick up the mask. I think to just double check things, I'm going to hold on to this.
Cool. Yeah, you do that. Hey, Sterbon?
What?
Could we get back home?
Sure, he'll try to magic up the gate, I guess. Gate of grass.
All right. I think your nature modifier is equivalent to
Easiest way of doing it.
That's perception.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I misclicked.
Alright. Yeah, you just barely managed to create a. Actually, no, you don't just barely. You easily make the plant gate back to Mikhail. At least, I'm pretty sure that's where you're going.
Yeah. Unless we're trying to get to that planet. That planet, Island Desert Island, sorry.
Okay. Awesome. Hey, guys, I'll be right back, and then we can talk about dealing with this thing, okay?
Alright.
Awesome. Dehun is going to very carefully get on Hummer, who is actually now a Pegasus, I'm starting to realize. We'll talk about that later, DM. Sorry. And he'll just kind of go to McTail. Set down the skulls, make sure they're all okay, tell everybody don't mess with them, like all the other ones, and then fly back.
Okay. So I'm going to copy you and actually, because I think you kind of want to return to this room, if I understand correctly.
Yes.
Okay. We'll put Chomper there.
Oh, sorry. While I'm in McTail, I'd like to just generally shout at everybody. Um, we dealt with the tree in the area, so hopefully people won't die. If anybody wants to make an expedition party to go get some family, please let me know and we can make that happen. Hey, Dimitri, I'm putting you in charge of that. And he's going to rush off. Okay, we're back.
All right. Right.
From a meta context, that was me trying to get more signets. Okay, we'll leave it at that.
All right. So far. All right. All right. It. All right. Well, during the time that Daehoon's out, the oh well. I guess I didn't need to pull these out. I just need to do this. I didn't notice that they were in that layer. I think easily within the time that Daehoon was gone and taking care of things, you're able to set up a second council meeting during the day.
Wonderful.
I mean, most of the people there knew that if you weren't back within a day, you were probably dead. So it's like no problem to get everyone back. And actually, uh, let man, your token is also already in the room. Let's bring her into this because I think this is a matter of significant importance.
Okay, my internet just decided to die for no reason. I am back now. I heard during the day.
Um, you're able to. All right, so basically is uh, basically Victor. These people figured that if you weren't back by the end of the day, you guys were probably dead.
Yeah, got it.
Unless someone sent word. But you're all back. You're calling a second session or second council meeting for the day. Back in your seats and what? Thomas. So how did it go?
Well, Chomper almost died, and four of my men did. So, just your average Tuesday. Or, sorry, the in universe equivalent of Tuesday.
All right. So the problem has been rectified.
Hopefully. I'll go back tonight and just sleep around, or just, sleep on the ground and see if I have any weird dreams about eating. everything.
And apart from getting rid of this trap, anything else that we learned?
Jumper?
Yeah, Chomper will take a position in the center of the table. Uh,
Who are these people doing? What? Oh no, I deleted her.
how the
She's banished. I'm not even sure. I don't think I can. Oh, I can select this one as well.
it's so that you guys can see the names.
Got it. Thank you. Try. I'll try not to delete anymore.
Not a problem. I can just copy and paste from a different page. There. Okay. Should still be able to see the nameplate.
Yes.
All right. Then Chomperer will say, I managed to successfully scry on the Hungry One and was able to see its location. Um, and due to my unique position, I was able. The effect of actually scrying on it, my vision was quickly transported to its location, so I know roughly where it is. At least more than we were already guessing.
Okay.
Now, I don't want to be overtly pessimistic in this case, but I don't think this will be a simple matter of us just going to this island and taking care of things. I think we might need to utilize military force, considering that there are still several cycles of fallen chosen in this thing's service.
Military, you say?
Chopper will turn around to look at you. Well, that's the best I can think of. I mean, the irony is not lost on the fact that I am suggesting military force and I'm a peace cleric.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a little bit odd. Aside from that, still, good opportunity to talk to the people of the world, say we're trying to save existence. That's good.
That was my
Good,
thoughts. That was my thoughts exactly. Because I don't. And forgive me for my bluntness, Dehun. I don't think your signets and our secret forces alone will be able to handle the Fallen Chosen.
oh goodness, no. No, 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 no. I'm not risking any more of my signets after what happened today. So, yeah, as long as we can use other people's um, fodder for the attack, I should be happy.
I Tong will speak up. Considering we have treaties with the Draconic Knight Orders and Shimver, we should be able to at least utilize their militaries. But I think it might require a combined effort to go and get militaries from other nations of which we have very few diplomatic relations with.
I mean, diplomacy's kind of my thing. Kind of my thing. I can do my best. Go out and wine and dine some people.
Yeah, Myth Living is
See,
say, damn, that's more my thing.
uh, fine. Can I still go though?
Sure.
Perfect. I want to see what other people's military might looks like. Maybe offer my services.
And Chomper continues. Uh, I might be able to more refine our search area with uh, combined efforts with Fleur and Cerebon, but it will take some time.
Okay.
And Joy will say, hey, it will take time for other militaries to gather their forces anyway. Even if they don't know necessarily where they're going, it still will take time to muster them, especially if they're already if they aren't already mustered. Um, if there's nothing else, if you guys don't have any questions for me, I think that's all that I have to say.
All right.
She says, stepping down from the little ball in the center of the table.
Sturban, you got any comments?
Okay. Well,
Eh, Trevor will go over here to where Fleur is. All right, that sounds like good ideas, but it's not necessarily a plan.
I like this diplomacy route. How about this? We go out to all the people who we think have a reasonable army and a reasonable way to get the army places, like teleportation. We talk to them about the teleportation. We talk to them about the situation, and we basically say, if you don't help us, the whole world's going to die, which includes you. Pretty straightforward. Just give them an understanding of the risks. Also, it would be a good idea to suss out anybody who might be already with them. Check for some corruption.
Very smart of you, Stormbender. A
Thank
rarity.
you.
A rarity indeed.
those, uh, it's quite the rarity for Swan Bender.
Give me a little credit, guys. Just a little bit. But thank you.
Well, we are giving you credit. We're just saying it's
Yeah,
rare.
exactly.
We're just saying that it's rare to give you credit.
It's great. So, all right. Well, hey, if that's a reasonable plan, do we have a list of people who we need to go to? I mean, we have the helmet teleportation. As long as we have somebody from those areas with how large this entire island has become, there's probably somebody from everywhere. Maybe.
We have people from many places of the world. Yes. The
Yeah,
more from certain areas than others.
that's okay. Honestly, if we have to do a little bit of travel, it's going to be a nice break of pace from our constant teleportation. I'll actually get to ride on Hummer.
And actually, along with the thought of sussing out who is corrupted, it is also a good idea to figure out what countries are in Turku's pocket.
That's a good point. I like that idea.
I mean, whoever joins easily, or well, maybe not joins easily, but whoever joins as soon as they figure out or if they learn that Turku is wants his people to join in on this expedition, then we'll have a good idea of how thorough his network is.
Yeah, it might be interesting to see.
And we'll just have to hope that when my tenure is done, that we don't get someone that's in his pocket in charge.
Hey, there's always me.
I don't think most would want you getting into films.
Nobody ever, whatever.
Yeah, if I'm going to have a paladin take my place, I'd rather it be Joy.
Oh yeah, thanks for the vote of confidence. Okay.
At least I'm more familiar with her oath than I am with yours.
Hey, my oath is pretty straightforward. Kill people and take power from them. Whatever. Fine. I guess you don't want this place to prosper, don't want it to be the center of conquest.
Conquest is not generally thought of as prosperous.
And, Joy, my oath makes people happy. It actually surrounds that concept of people being happy.
Happiness does mean strength. It's on your heads if this goes sideways because you didn't elect me. Understood?
It sounds like a threat, not gonna lie.
It is. You should elect me as the guy who does stuff.
Well, we know where all of McTail's votes are going to go.
Yup. I have a loyal following. See, conquest is useful.
You're probably going to get more of the intimidated vote.
Fine. Anyway, let's not focus on what will definitely happen eventually, i.e., me being in charge, and instead focus on trying to get other people to follow us. Hey, Tong, you know that one time that we went to that other place?
Earth, you mean?
Yeah, I think. So when we went to Dirt, I remember seeing a lot of, shall we say, large pictures of stuff on walls. He's talking about ads. And they were really like in my face and capturing. Could you make something like that for us? Like, we're here to save the world, fight against this big evil tree and the dominion of evil gods, or something.
I could.
Don't not you don't write it, okay? Please don't don't write it. Have someone else do that, okay? Please promise me you won't be the one writing it.
Look, I am well aware of how terrible my handwriting is. You don't need to remind me.
Okay, I'm just it's just making sure.
I will be sure to have it lie in wait for you in the dread rooms.
Okay. All right. Yeah, just if you could do that, that would be amazing. Thank you so much.
Anything else that needs to be brought forth on this discussion?
I don't think so. Sturbine, you got anything?
I don't have anything now.
All right.
Then let's call this Island Council meeting adjourned. And I think that will also call it for this session.
Cool.
So basically, well, I assume you're going to want to go to every country, if I'm understanding that correctly.
We can RP just one and see how that goes.
No, it's more of how me trying to figure out stuff for next week, and given the amount of countries there are, this might be a 2-week operation for me.
Oh, like for preparation?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Just because there are a lot of countries, and I have to figure out who is in whose pocket.
Okay. Well, okay.
So, I'll say plan for next week, but let's not be surprised if I don't have enough, if I don't feel comfortable enough with what I've prepared.
All right.
Fair enough.
Anything specific you guys want to be doing? Either in these diplomatic efforts or anything apart from that?
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic Daehoon gathering followers through propaganda.
Oh, before I forget, I will probably forget if I don't do it now.
Okay.
Level your characters up to level 20.
Oh, boy.
Plenty.
Yeah, to level 20, because will be the end game. Like,
heck yeah.
Basically, once you guys set out for the hungering one, that's the point of no return.
Okay.
The final fight. All right.
Yeah, basically, and I suppose I should also probably make a page for you guys of all the NPCs you know by name, and you can choose who to invite on this little crusade.
Okay.
Now, I can imagine you would want all of them, but just in case there's anyone that you don't want to go for
Turku.
some reason.
No, I'm joking. We need Turku.
Yeah, just in case there's anyone you don't want to go on this for some reason, then we'll have a place for you guys to pick and choose who is and is not going.
Okay.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. This is awesome, dude. I've never gotten to level 20 ever.
Sounds.
Had to happen some point.
Yeah.
So cool. Oh yeah, actually, DM, just for future note.
Yes.
I do have the Find Greater Steed spell, and Hummer is now a Pegasus that looks kind of like a hummingbird. So I have a flying speed of 90 feet.
Oh, very good. That's
yes.
good for me to know.
Yes. I have a spell save DC of 20. Heck yes. This is so much fun. All right, hey, have a good night, and I hope that